And after this, then you can just...
Queen G4, you win at that.
Queen G4.
To be like the most annoying person.
Yeah.
You go for Queen G4, and then check.
Yeah, that's gonna be all over black.
Wow.
Move 16. Well, the G takes F5, move 16. You know, like a few moves ago we were talking how hard it is for Magnus, you know, even in round 1, solid opponent. But that's Magnus's magic, right? Keep it tense, and you get the moment to, you get the chance to play something impressive. He does, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
2 moves later he's winning.
But it was all to do with the opening choice. You know, somehow or other he tricked his opponents so that they got a position that was very well known at the start, except White hadn't committed the draw from a2 to a4. And after that, Black just tried to force the matter, maybe knight e4 as well. Allowing g4, now g4. And it's provoked another mistake.
But it was just very tempting, yeah, to play that before. Because, well...
Yeah, that was our first reaction. Yeah, to stop physically block it. Yeah. And then our first reaction to G4 was, yeah, that's too dangerous. Yeah, we won't do this. But he quacks fast. It's different.
And Magnus took only about 4 minutes to decide which
Once again, very interesting timing. When he was uncertain, he was the one to spend like almost half an hour. The position was still undefined. This like strong, aggressive moves. Yeah, impressive stuff.
Okay, and let's go again. We're going to be focusing on the top 8 games. Let's move to Nordebeg against
Check and then take the bit, like be boring, because you have like 5 dudes at
Magnus has made a move. Magnus has played Queen H3.
No, it's me.
It was you again.
It's me.
Oh my god.
He didn't.
Oh, he did?
He's still thinking.
He's still thinking, he's still thinking.
I just,
No, no.
Wait a second.
no,
Something has
something has happened.
Oh, his opponent captured the room.
Bishop
The
A1.
knight's still on BA. So the
Oh,
knight's
yeah,
still
yeah,
on
yeah.
BA, but
This is the position.
This we said just like
Bishop A1.
winning, crushing. Bishop G5. Yeah, our favorite move. Bishop G5.
Bishop G5. Okay.
7 would have been anyway. Would have been much,
Quite a fight,
much
yeah?
tougher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Bishop G5, we already saw that before. And
Wait,
yeah.
was it? No, it was the other line. But now, since we know there is Queen B4 in the position, we'll have to look at Queen B4 as well.
Yeah, and then we saw F6 here. F6, King G8. Unfortunately, does Bishop D2 work? No, it doesn't.
No, because the queen takes c4.
Mm-hmm.
But you can go rook c1, right?
Rook C1. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, can we sacrifice the rook though? Maybe it's a bit too much, yeah? Takes and takes D4 and after he's hanging, so yeah, you cannot sacrifice the rook.
What you?
Rook C1.
Yeah, the Rook C1. But how do we continue? Ah, yeah. After all the checks. So F6 and Rook C1 here. But what's the threat? What's the threat like?
Well, Bishop D2
but Bishop
is...
D2 and Queen G6.
Yeah, that's a
That's
massive
one.
threat.
Yeah, that's a serious one.
Yep.
So if I get Bishop C,
Let's say B5. Oh, but still Bishop D2 is there. But after Bishop D2, Queen takes C4. Maybe. Third is Queen takes C4. C4 is this, and oh, this should probably be Zing already.
no, but that's dead.
That lost, yeah.
Something.
Feels like
If there is something.
you can go queen to G5.
So
threaten
Queen
check.
C1. Yeah, what else? What else can we do in this position? Takes on D4, but there's still Bishop D2.
is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back
Oh, takes on F2 maybe.
Yeah, I was just wondering whether you could. Yeah.
But the king can just go. Right?
Yeah.
Like this. So it should be fine for white.
And there's just, I think you have to again give up your queen.
Mm.
The bishop.
The bishop, yeah. But then it's just lost. Okay, so. But Carlsen is still thinking after bishop takes a1. Just. Yeah, bishop g5 looks very tempting, but there's some calculation to make.
Oh, and what about the plan of going
e5. e5 here, e5, f6 is
Guess
the
knight
idea.
d7.
Knight d7. Ah, it's a transposition then. It's a transposition. Knight d7 could still work.
In this line, could be.
No, the bishop came
Bishop
out.
g5.
Oh, he went
G5.
e5. He,
No, this is my calculation.
Bishop g5 is.
I'm so glad I bluffed you too. Bishop
G5 is
a1.
cool, yeah.
Okay, and then bishop g5, and yeah. And now, like, it's thinking what to do. So queen b4 we saw. I think it's a very natural move to make, especially if you don't really have much time on the clock. You just want to go forward, you know, just hoping that your idea works. Queen b4 instead of. Is there anything else? f6 doesn't work because bishop h6.
Yeah, I think I have to confess, but I've cheated a bit after queen b4. I was
Okay.
annoyed with the fact that, that we couldn't find anything. And yeah, like fancy moves work, I have to say. Like, but there is something not very fancy, which is a check.
Bishop f6.
Which
Yeah,
check?
bishop f6 was a fancy move I was trying to make work.
Yeah, oh, okay.
And it kind of does, but not really. But yeah, like f6 check, the line
Okay,
we were following. Yeah, like
and after
f6
king g8?
check, king g8, and then computer says like it's a boring position because anything is winning. Like rook takes a1 winning, but the move it likes the most,
Queen e2?
king to g2.
King to g2.
King to g2,
sacrificing.
making kind of the path for the rook, I suspect.
But then queen takes rook.
And if queen takes rook, then bishop d2 works,
Yeah.
because the bishop on c4 is
It's not hanging, yeah.
so
That's a very good
once
line.
again, it's sort of a a tricky line, but Magnus will find something. Magnus
Yeah.
will find something.
Yeah, I like it. King g2. Okay, let's see the other alternative after queen c4. I think your idea wants to. Oh, you want to go here, right? I guess. Or somewhere else. No, this will do, yeah. And then you play queen h4 and then checkmate.
Right?
Yeah.
There's no way to stop that one.
I don't think so. Even if you do lots of sacrifices, it's still going to be the case with it.
I can't see lots of sacrifices.
Just one or two sacrifices. No, even like this, we can even ignore the sacrifice, yeah, by playing this.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so that's it, king g2. No, we totally missed this king g2. Yeah. Good work, Mirror.
It's not me.
I mean, good work checking with the computer.
Thanks very much.
Yep. Okay, so I think this game is approaching the end, and shall we update ourselves on other games? Which one do you want to look at?
Oh wow, that
Well, okay.
really interesting. Can we go to Geary, by the way?
Absolutely.
Because yeah, he did not succeed in winning this one. And once again, I
Yet.
might insist on possibly practical decision. It was better to go queen c2, you know.
Rook takes a1, so he chose
Rook takes
this one.
h2. Yeah.
And then knight d7 and queen h3 and opponent resign.
Guess there's no way to stop queen h6.
So is it
Checkmate.
that straightforward? So if queen takes bishop, I mean,
Queen.
on a previous move.
Oh, on the previous
Queen
move.
takes
So
bishop.
after rook takes a1, yeah?
You
Just takes on bishop like
go,
this.
You just go to h5, right?
Yeah, h4.
Yeah, like if h4, queen d4, you go to h6.
Yeah.
It's a check on a1.
And then just go king g2.
Yeah,
That's it, yeah?
and that's it. g7, checkmate.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And as you said, Irene, I think it was here. Like, look at these guys. Like they're present the knight on b8, the rook on a8, but they're not participating. Yeah.
I like to mention this to my students, like, do not put your pieces sleep all the time, you know? Those
Yeah.
pieces are sleeping. Get it out. Wake it up.
It's that famous quote by Tal, right?